here today. I'm Elisa Soto.
I'm Sarah Robinson.
And I'm Avery Moore.
I apologize, but Kyla cannot be with us today. But we are doing our presentation about this question: how to motivate White Oak citizens to vote. While doing this project, we had to survey people and ask them if they are registered to vote, if it was their civic duty, etc.
In doing this, we realized that not everybody wants to vote and believe it is their right to help choose their country's leaders. Voting is very important. We have some reasons you should vote and not just skip over the days like any others. Vote because in the future things will not be the same. I hope you enjoy our presentation.
Enough time. Many people came up with multiple excuses saying, but I ran out of time. Banana had to leave early and I had to get the kids.
Just like you take time in the morning to fix your hair or put on makeup, you can take time and get out and do this one simple thing, so vote. Some people say they didn't know when or where the voting would take place, although you could always check the local newspaper, check for signs, or even just ask.
How will it make a difference?
Although you see, that's where you're wrong. Your vote can and will change how our next generation will grow and affect the future population.
I was out of town. Some society members don't vote because they are out of town on election day. But what many don't know is that you can go and get in the absent ballot. Also, we have the opportunity to early vote.
I didn't like the candidates. Some people's excuse is that they didn't agree with either of the candidates' thoughts and actions, so they just don't vote because they don't like them.
I don't care who thinks. Whatever happens next will affect you for the rest of your life. More than a quarter of registered non-voters in 2008 didn't vote because they weren't interested or didn't like their choice. Invite your friends to political rallies and meetings. There is so much energy at such gatherings that it's bound to rub off on them and inspire them to think twice about forfeiting their precious vote.
Show the value of the vote. Reinforce that this is a right. Show them just how fortunate they are to have the right to decide something so critical to not only their well-being, but the well-being of all the world's people.
Multiple people have said that they would actually vote if there was free food supply. This will make voters want to come and engage with other community members after the vote. Even if it was just punch and finger foods, it would make people more likely to come and vote.
123 million people were registered to vote. That's 62% of the eligible population.
In 2000, 198 million people are eligible to register, so 83% of the registered actually voted.
In 2000, 275 million people lived in America. 80 million are under 18 or otherwise ineligible.
In 2004, there were about 216 million people in the U.S. who were able to vote. Out of these people, only about 126 million actually voted.
58%. The 2004 elections have the largest percent of people who voted since 1968.
Overall, 131 million people voted in 2008, a turnout increase of about 5 million people since 2004. During the same 4-year period, the voting age and population in the United States increased by roughly 9 million people.
If people vote, we can give them a small tax relief for their next bill.
If that doesn't help, we can tell people that everybody's voting and don't be left behind. You're the only one not voting. You've got to go do it.
Considering that everybody has the opportunity to vote, and if they don't take the chance, then that's your own fault and that's your only chance to speak your voice to the world.
Thank you. Do you have any questions?
I just have one question for you guys. Do you get the sense at your age that already you all and your peers are getting excited about being able to vote, or are you feeling like not so much?
I know personally that I am.
That's perfect.
Like now, after we did this project, I'm already starting to feel stressed about even though it's 5 years away, but still, I am.
Excited? Good. That's encouraging. Thank you.
Thank you.